everyone! Welcome to my kitchen. It's tiny, but I wanted to film today because today is the Thursday before Valentine's Day. So it's not just any Thursday today. No. It is Fat Thursday, which here in Poland is known as Tłusty Czwartek. So Fat Thursday is the last day of Carnival. So it's your last chance to eat all the most delicious things before Easter. It's one of the busiest days for bakeries in Poland, and statistically, Polish people eat over 100,000 donuts on this day, which sounds like a crazy amount, but I think it's about 2 to 3 donuts per person, so it's not that crazy, I guess. I wanted to combine the Tłusty Czwartek tradition of eating sweet things along with the fact that Valentine's Day is coming up. So to combine the two, I figured maybe I would make a cheesecake, but in the Polish style. Polish cheesecake is a little bit different than maybe other cheesecakes you might be familiar with. What makes it different is the type of cheese that is used. So the cheese that is used for the cheesecake in Poland is called twaróg, which is a farmer's type of cheese. Although I did learn that this is actually quark in English, quark cheese. So if that's something you have access to, then you could probably follow along and be pretty authentic. Twaróg, or quark as it's called in English, is a soft white cheese. It's not quite moist. It holds its shape quite well, as you'll see. Another thing to note with twaróg for cheesecake is that it needs to be very finely ground. Because I was in the mood for berries, I'm going to make a Polish cheesecake with blueberries. I hope you enjoy following along. If you do try it, let me know what you think in the comments below. I hope that it's easy enough to follow along and that you'll give it a try. I think you'll really like it. So this is what twaróg looks like. It holds its shape pretty well. And what you want to do, you can see it's curdled, so you need to blend it to make it work. I decided that I would add in a full fat as well for the remainder. In case you're wondering, this is the same kind of cheese that goes into pierogi, for example. So after it's fairly uniform, you're going to want to transfer it to a bowl to finish up. You have in here your cheese, your regular sugar, your vanilla sugar. You're going to add your packet of pudding. This is vanilla pudding, by the way. And lastly, just your lemon skin. Okay, so the final step for our filling is to make the whipped cream that goes into it. You'll need 250 milliliters of whipping cream, either 30% or 36%. And you may be here a few minutes, but I promise it'll eventually happen. I like to start slow and then go crazy. So for this next bit, you'll need your cooled dough and some baking paper and a little rolling pin. I have this tiny one because I have a tiny apartment. You have your baking tray. You want to lay out enough to coat the sides as well. And then what you want is to take your cold dough. I'm gonna reshape it, but kind of already go for the kind of shape I want. And then you're going to take another bit of baking paper. Okay, I think that's a pretty good place to stop. So here are my 2 bowls. I'm just going to transfer the heavy cream into the cheese. And you want to fold in. If you mix it too roughly, you're pushing out the air that we just took all that time to put into our heavy cream mixture. So you'll need about 400 grams of blueberries. This one box is 280, which is a weird amount for a box, but 280 grams is in here. Of course, you don't have to measure out specifically, but you'll want to make sure that it's fairly evenly coated and covers the top of your cheesecake. So it's ready to go in the oven.